Sinibukele babukeli ehlelweni libhola Eswatini. I know this is a show lolutayile ukuthi mhlambe litawungena ngabo lesine. Kepha ke it's a new year and of course compliments of the new year ku lapha ekhaya. Kepha ke ngibukeli ungathuki. Your show latest day has moved. Selitawuba ngabo msombuluko every Monday. Njengaloko sifuna ukulethela yona lemidlalo yebhola ema highlights, we discuss the games. Kusese fresh even in your minds and everyone else's mind. Asethe khona ukuthi akhona ukukhuluma ngako asakhumbula ukuthi kwentekani. And of course if you do not remember what happened, we got some highlights esibe sikukhombisa wona ukuthi kwentekani. Kepha ke it's your show. Thursday show has just moved to Monday slots. Sanga 9 Temidlalo will move to slots sakhona Thursday. So lo yaqhubeka Temidlalo Thursday and of course Monday taba libhola Eswatini. Nothing has changed, just the times kuphela lokushintshelwe. Njengalo njwayelo ngibukele ehlelweni. What we bringing you today stabe since lapha AFCON sibuka nje lawo ma results ukuthi so far akhona lecalile khona la itolo ledlalelwa eCameroon. Ichubeka kanjani? We're going to talk about there's a big story coming out from Babane Solos lapho khona sibe sikhulumisana na communications wayo team Babane Solos Mancoba Mabuza lesazama connectana insanje ke Pastor Mthola Masinyane sibe sikhulumisana naye pertaining coach kanye nebadlali lekufakala ukuthi ngathi sebalishile licembu leBabane Solos staff ukuthi kwentekani kahle kahle ngalelo hlangothi. And of course we're going to get into the games, the past weekend games lapho khona bekunemidlalo all over the country. Sibuke ukuthi ngabe kudlaleke kanjani vele ekuzotinkhundla Real still on top. Mbabane Highlanders chasing them very close. And of course, Manzino Rasmonine Paris gave us a fire game. And it's the Lauma games. And of course, I'm happy fan. Lauma games. I know what's going to get gopi, but there is someone low and a beso buga deep. That was a pass, but he'll look at if that pass didn't happen, what should have Linda Master Lamin and oh well. I'm with him today. Stabe sikhulumisana naye asamela ku break it down ukuthi what it means and what that means. Leyo pass lengikhuluma ngayo. Master, welcome to the show.
Oh yes,
oh yeah, it's Monday, I understand.
Monday. Yeah. Phathizo ngomnyaka lomusha siyaqala kuba khona la lebhola eSwatini on a Monday. Itinto lishintshile ku-2022. But I'm a happy man ngetinto letinengi kakhulu. AFCON league fireworks ngicabanga ukuthi kunengelele sikutholako even and the stories lende ama headlines ngicabanga ukuthi maningi kakhulu, so I'm a happy man.
You should be happy, Master. AFCON, the best teams from the continent are competing. Kapha saphuma ku first round or second round thina sleeve.
Ma-qualifiers ngathi saphuma ku first
saphuma elinyanga.
Yeah, sasheshe saphuma. Sasheshe saphuma kakhulu. In fact nje kule minyaka the past 3 years akasihambeli kahle because na kuma World Cup qualifiers akho kwa eJibouti. So ngala ku AFCON qualifiers ngicabanga sinakhona sazama sehluleka, but iqalile iAFCON khona evela laseCameroon itolo ivulo ngalokho semthethweni bekunenge khuluma Phathizo lebe kukhona around the world ukuthi why AFCON
COVID,
why AFCON COVID inje kanzi kulamanye mave uyayikhumbula
Euro still around.
Europe hostwe kuma
10 countries
across Europe labe kakhona lapho including bo England
labe isetulu
kakhulu khona, but thina la Africa bese kuthiwa asime lane.
Yeah, we've seen already quickly, Master, because we do have Mangoba on the line right now. Let's now cross our way over, but just brush through, Master. We've saw today's results, including Senegal winning against Zimbabwe, last minute penalty, 96 minutes.
Oh yes, Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi nawubuka lama results anamuhla uyabona ukuthi Zimbabwe badlalile kakhulu against Senegal, i-team le-rank number 1 eAfrica. Nayo iMalawi idlalile against iGuinea yadliwa 1-0, so ngicabanga ukuthi for lama teams akasadaka adliwe 1-0 akhona lama positives lesingawathatha kulama games anamuhla.
Ghana losing to Morocco as well.
Yes, iGhana ngicabanga ukuthi 1-0, but ayikadlali kahle iGhana ngendlela ledlala ayikangichazi mina. Ngicabanga ukuthi baseto iphika.
I've seen them in the qualifiers World Cup. There is nothing there. There is nothing.
Vele angibabali nje mina kuma favorites la ngayo.
Bangafana bayithuma. But ke Master, I don't want to go any further. We're going to talk about AFCON yaqhubeka. There are a lot of games. Let's start khona ukuthi sikhulume ngawo. Kepha right now we're going to rush and cross over to Mancoba Mabuza lo khulumela yona licembu leMbabane Swallows. Mbabane Swallows imbukeli over the I'll say this, since iqale season there's always been that rumor ukuthi coach Mbabane Swallows coach utawuhamba kuphume nema headlines in other media outlets kuthiwe ujoina another Premier League team kuhambile kuthiwe kutebani kungacaci sikwendekani. But finally I can say right now and safely say the head coach for Mbabane Swallows Christopher Enini Mbabane Swallows ngathi soyishile. But that's not even the bigger story right now. There are players who are reported to have resigned immediately after kuhambe coach, and in fact bahambe kuqala even in their rooms la bahlala ku even before they tendered their resignation. But all that will be broke down. Mancoba is here to break it down asichazele kahle ukuthi ngabe kwendekani. Mshengo asikumukele sikuvusele ehlelweni libhola eSwatini.
Angibonga Phathizo yangu ngivusele babukele emakhaya ikakhulu Mbabane Swallows bathowashaka siyanavusela.
Mancoba Mbabane Swallows siyati even in their press statements, even in their behavior every time or anywhere in the past 5, 6, 10 years, we know them, the team lapho khona singasho ukuthi but the pride of being professional. But since the season started, there has been something lo ngasho umsindvo lobe kungasindvo lo idayile ku Mbabane Swallows. Umsindvo ubangwa yini lelo ngakho umsindvo ethimini Mancoba ngabe nyalo lo umsindvo sikuphi nawo ngoma the last I checked bekuselo kungakapheli.
Awukhuluma ngamsindo mana ngekho umsindo sekwendekeni Phathizo.
Sava Mancoba bekuselo kukhulunywa ukuthi coach uyahamba, coach uhleli kutala omnye coach afike kuthiwe kunemsindvo, sike sabona nemalandzeli batshengisa ama frustrations abo kule season le ngoba lato ngethi imvelo tendeke kule season. Ba ama fans atshengisa ama frustrations abo ngabo coach bake bangena egroundini against other opponents. Kube naloko nje ukuthi kude kahle lokuthula ecambini leMbabane Swallows since isicalile na isizini naye ngabalela ama incidents kuze kuphele lehlelo solongibala ukuthi kwendeke inani ngani. Sikuphi ngale ngabe senikholile ukuthi nigcine nisothile endlini Mancoba?
Cha sibonga Phathizo kuliciniso vele ukuthi asikayiqali kahle lesizini. Mhlawumbe utawukhumbula ke wena utakwati futhi ukuthi Mbabane Swallows icembu likhulu. Nembukele ekhaya uyathi Mbabane Swallows icembu likhulu. Mbabane Swallows nayiluze kanye kuba laselayithi lo.
Mancoba ngithola amana akhuza ngala ngibathe ngiyakuva nami awuvakali kahle live lakho live ngazuthi li automated somehow. So ngidawucela ukuthi embukeli we're going to just take a quick break from Mancoba. We're trying to fix out the sound ukuthi ngabe area ingakuphi, and we're going to continue with the interviews after the break.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. You ask, and we give you the royal experience. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. There are but a few places on earth so special, so unique, and so spectacular, where it becomes the rite of passage for the ambitious travelers, the courageous souls, to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever, then you will have a royal experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you dream of a different world, beyond the ordinary, beyond time, discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience.
Pay your TV license quickly and easily with MTN Momo. Simply dial *007 *3 hash and select option 8 for TV license. Enter your national ID number as your reference and the amount you wish to pay. Then enter your PIN to confirm your payment. Once your payment has been made, you'll receive a confirmation SMS of your payment. If you're a first-time payer, you get another SMS for your TV license. So legalize your entertainment from the comfort of your home. Pay your TV license the easy and convenient way with MTN Momo.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Your favorite music show is back. We're bringing you the hottest music videos and live studio interviews with your favorite celebrities. We're giving you a front row seat to the latest fashion trends as well as your weekend gig guide. Join us live on social media and call in to send in your shout-outs. Catch This Weekend Eswatini every Friday at 5:30 p.m. live on Eswatini TV.
Sikumukele mbukeli kulabo labathanda ukuzivulela sicubana lohlelo libhola eSwatini lesishithele to Monday sitachubeka naye kuzama kuthola yena amanqoba we just fixing some technical issues lapha ngenzaba ye sound silungisa yona nje ukuthi manje avakale kahle amanqoba because bekangavakali kahle but ke sisalungisa sitawubuya kuye amanqoba while we waiting for manqoba master the M10 Premier League games bekachubeka wona ama games bekachubeka action kalo goals were scored I think 22 goals were scored this weekend.
Yeah. Bengifuna kusho lokho phathiza ukuthi ashaye amagoli nawubuka ukuthi kulo 8 games lodlaliwe 22 goals loshayiwe so ngicabanga ukuthi tonke letinto leto nawuthi yatibuka emagoli ayashayo I'm happy because FIFA vele ufuna lokho ukuthi kushaye wona amagoli but ngicabanga ukuthi phathizo nawubuka indlela the teams Mbabana Swallows back wineni Babana Highlanders ishaya 4 against abankulu KS Manzini Wanderers neMonen Pirates tatro so ngicabanga ukuthi le ndlela lokushanga Malanti Chiefs Green Mamba 2-2 so ngicabanga ukuthi ngendlela yokushanga lamagoli iyakhombisa ukuthi bo coach bawendile umsebenzi wabo and nawubuka ukuthi ashanje lamagoli incumbi yema teams akabe ine preseason lekahle so ngicabanga ukuthi itonke leti involved and labanye bahle bangaconnect ima kahle litulusiwe selina nzambama itonke leti involved kumele ngabe tidlala inzima lenkulu but bonke lokho kwenteka badlali nabaqeqeshi bakhona ukuthola the best.
Yeah, I'll start with the games of the game of the weekend. Lapho khona everyone was looking at that game and saying this is gonna be a cracker. We went to their pre-match interview and they promised fireworks.
Yeah,
fireworks. It's what we got.
Yeah, Manzini Derby, Manzini Wanderers, Monen Pirates versus Manzini Wanderers, khona eMavuso Sports Center. Ithi tena icala legame parties, Monen Pirates first 2 minutes, first 5 minutes, yathola goal, but the referees bathi offside.
Correctly so.
Yes, bewi offside vele.
Because now the referees uvangaza uthana ngibobotwana kani.
No, sekusho ukuthi ngaze bebaphethe lo mdlalo babona ukuthi offside vele bekwi offside iyaqhubeka ke game Manzini Wanderers yathola 2 goals, beautiful goals.
But we want to look at the lineups, Master, because let's start there, because this is one of the game of the weekend. Elebesi bugile ngemehlo labofu. Manzini Wanderers, they got, I think, many changes in terms of personalities from last year to this year. But what they've been consistent with is the introduction of young players. You're talking of Patizwe, Mabuzo, you're talking of Bandile. Those are youngsters. You're talking of Neliswa.
Yeah.
Those are the players that came in and they took everyone by surprise, especially Patizwe and Bandile, who are their first time back Manzini Wanderers.
Patizwe ngicabanga ukuthi nawukhuluma ngabadlali labanjengabo Patizwe Mabuza lo landzela ngemuva kancane ku Fabrice Mopino ngicabanga ukuthi a very good young player lokhona ukuthatha abadlali on a penetrate aze awungena ku half yema opponents, and nawubuka futhi ngala kuleli hlangothi la ka right ukhona Lindo lengicabanga ukuthi on the day wadlala naye kahle kakhulu
They missed Palmer
kakhulu. In fact nawubuka defense Mthunzi and Sandile because Mthunzi bekadlala left center back the captain ngicabanga ukuthi on the day bekungekho na commander lahlale Palmer a commander. Yes, Mthunzi is the captain kukhona mhlambe Tinvu lahlale, but Palmer uyi-leader nje, natural leader. So uyakhona ukukhuluma nabadlali abashouta a command.
But one player I think, Master, we've overlooked over the past few games, number 22 for Manzini Wanderers, Riken Kakumbo.
Yeah.
He's been very key for them.
In fact, kule first half, cishe wonke amabhola eMonen Pirates bekawawina interceptor noma ngayini yayo eMonen Pirates, kungakho nje eMonen Pirates first half yakhona ukuthi ayikhonanga ukuthi idlale, but second half ngicabanga ukuthi kodwa ke Patizwe asinike i-credit coach we Monen Pirates igcina because nawubuka le lineup le akusibo mhlambe badlali lengathi sebakhulile. Yes,
they're youngsters, Master.
Exclude cocaine lwazi
yes,
but lalabanye my youngsters, and now to ubuka bo Spesihle ubuka bo Sibonelo ubuka bo
Sangweni is a beautiful player
kakhulu
together with is in
Mpendulo Tom lapha ku midfield, and the second half because first half njoba ngisho ukuthi kicken ngale kuManzini Wanderers bekenda wonke lo msebenzi, but yena Mpendulo second half le play beyicala la kuye is that ngibusket loya. Trust me, that's Busquets.
So calm on the ball.
Kakhulu and ungamkhobosa because lo mtimba wakhe le structure sakhe asiso mhlambe lesingathi
he's not intimidating.
Uyabona, but le ndlela ladlala ngayo le bhola akasiko fast, but ngicabanga uyabathenga abadlali abanjalo midfield, but ngendlela ladlala ngayo I'm happy.
Two teams that have been exciting kule season, they face off each other. The game was a cracker as everyone was expecting, Master. Quick start for Monen Pirates. In the first few minutes, they were already attacking. Look at that.
Naleli gol esikhuluma ngalo labaningi ngivile ka social media because Patizwe ngihlale ngibatshela bami ukuthi once wathemba letinye tinvo letikhulunywa ka social media without, because we are telling a vision. Nayi ke le vision lesitshengisa bona lababukeli ukuthi leli gol leli bo Rafaela assistant referee
is already
offside. Bakhala labanye bathi rebound njani, offside njani rebound, but if lo mdlali already bekavela offside position kuba offside.
So and even worse, even the goalkeeper didn't even touch it to make an argument like that.
So ngicabanga ukuthi bayithola kahle bo Rafaela ukuthi offside bese ngishilo ukuthi Monen Pirates iliqale kahle beyitawubaleka nayo vele if leli goal leli balithola ekuqaleni beyibaleka nayo igame.
quickly though Manzini Wanderers yaphaphama yathi hey itawubhema la yabuye yafaka amandla master and they were the first team to score.
Look at those passes.
But
Lengicabanga ukuthi Fabrice Mopina coach wenda show ukuthi uyaphuma aphume wide. Uyabona anakaphuma aphume wide bese sovulela bona bobandile
la eventually scored.
Exactly la khathi midfield lengicabanga ukuthi coach uManzini Wanderers as much as mhlambe tikhona tinvu leti ayibese tiyamshaya ekhambeni kwe game including ama changes but uyakhona kuyithola le team because le instruction ya Fabrice Mopina ukuthi once I right back yakho yaqhamuka nale bhola phuma wena uye wide.
But master, how does an under 20 player have so much
composure
inside the box, taking that, make that first touch? Most of the players would have tried to
kwaqala kudzinga ukuthi abe na coach lo matured lo tamtshela ukuthi boy go and play yenda nakulo kwatiko if kubita ukuthi ekhathe boxing bayithasela enyaweni lebhola abayithasela enyaweni bakufawule sithole ipenalty ngicabanga ukuthi bayakwenda lokho I'm happy ngalendlela in fact inakho ya capitalize iManzini Wanderers kulama mistakes first half beyiwenda yona iMonen Pirates because abekho nyanyana bekungasile Monen Pirates beyizama ihlangana ibe 100% but the passing.
Funny you say that because we can see the hlangana kizama 100% and you look at this movement immediately when you say that master vela le movement lena let's say master
beka khona lawo ma episodes latathi iMonen Pirates siyayati ukuthi iMonen Pirates uyabona but kukhona lamanye ama instances like nje I defending yayo ku first half ngicabanga ukuthi nawa nje lama mistakes lengikhuluma ngawo ukuthi sometimes awudzingi badlali labatawu dlala kakhulu emuva ibhola bangadi ukuthi batayindani bayidlale kanjani uyabadzinga labadlali labatathi 1-2 bese bayifaka benda leyo long pass ngicabanga ukuthi dinvo leto lekudzinga ukuthi igcina atilungise but second half wazama kutilungisa.
There is a penalty but master what I picked even before that penalty was considered you're looking at the highlights. Both teams abathola ibhola bonke bajagela ku cross center bayofika boxing ukuthi isikhathi sokuphasa emuva trying to build from the back the mentality master yokuthi sijagela kuyokora siyalathi ipali ngakuphi
but Partizan nawungathi uyanaka the first goal iqhamuke ngale kuleli hlangothi langale and second goal le penalty iqhamuka ngale ka right koko ngicabanga ukuthi naye first half wadlala because abephusha ngale kule side la ka right wayithola ipenalty vele bekuyi penalty labanengi nakhona ngeke ngeke ngabeva bakhuluma beautiful take.
It's funny because bebayibanga na Coco bebayibanga na Coco ayifuna naye but I asked Coco after the game and he said he's a designated penalty taker but Taiko amtshela ukuthi he feels very confident because remember they missed their last penalty. What he feels very confident.
In fact etimini bayibathi banabadlali at least labang 3 labatawushaya penalty bana first choice second choice state but if bona batawukhuluma but if bakhulumele labadlali wayigeja lo second choice ngabaphanisha mina ngingicoach because akusilo umdlali lengimthembile mina.
But second half iMonen yathi never angilose le game lena namhla.
In fact vele second half bayicala kahle kakhulu le game bobabona lokuthi uthi coach wahamba batshela half time ukuthi gents this is Manzini Wanderers sidlala iderby la asenibuyise tingqomvoteni nikhumbule ukuthi sidlala iderby so ngicabanga ukuthi itinvo tonke leto letabe sitabuya emqondweni wayo iMonen Pirates ukuthi sidlala iderby. Beautiful take from yena Fabrice Mopina le free kick but
beautiful save as well.
Beautiful save. Beautiful. Ngicabanga ukuthi itinvo leti lesitidzinga ku derby kutibona le deflection le ngicabanga siyamlimata kakhulu goalkeeper Manzini Wanderers because once yamtsinza lo mdlali ngale speed lebeyihamba ngaso ngale pace beyihamba ngaso vele beyitawungena ekhathe epalini.
That was a wicked deflection
kakhulu
and at that moment you can tell master the attitude of the players kuthi bayibona le game kuthi no we are winning this we can find the equalizer as a matter of fact.
Kulesinye isikhathi Partizan ngicabanga ukuthi ngathi nangibuka okay nangibuka ngibuka ukuthi kunamunye umuntu kuleli bonza le Manzini Wanderers sina Fabrice Mopina kuphela ngathi okay bayade ukuthi uyoshaya direct why one because uyosha direct ngicabanga ukuthi 2 bekungaba i-option but ke uvele imagoli wakora ngama mistakes alabanye.
Master, the score was 2-2. But Mangoba back, so I'm going to cross over to him because he started the conversation before we go on into the other games because we have a lot of games to cover. But I've got some beautiful story. I've got beautiful news as well to share with the viewers. Must Puma Lana about the highlights and all that where they can watch my extended highlights. But we're going to get into that. Maswagwe and Mangoba. I think more depends. Our line will be okay now.
Anguvuse le practice ngivuse nembukele ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyevakala kahle.
It's beautiful Mangoba uvakala kahle kakhulu, so and I think ukuthi now we are in a better position even to answer my question and njalo kusesikuva kahle ukuthi mhlambe Tinfo are they normalizing back at Mbabane Swallows?
Angibonge practice angiqale ngokuthi practice vele kuMbabane Swallows ku info lengakavami nalengakajwayele ukuthi uluza nje igame uluza 3 points mhlawumbe uyakhanza ukuthi akhona ama club lawo lamancane nalawo lajwayele ukuluza kepha thina vela squad kungako uyokhanza ukuthi kuba nalokuhlahla emehlo nekuthuka ukuthi saluza igame sa dropa 3 points kuMbabane Swallows ukulichilo kwinfo lengakavami vele lo wase kuphuthadi kungako ukhanza ukuthi ke bese sekuba kuba ne-activity lenkulu uma siluza igame ukhanza ukuthi lapha siyahlala emhlanganweni ngalesinye isikhathi kube kungasa kusukubonga selokhu sidiscussa siluze njani umuntu akasho ukuthi sicale kabi nasiqala kule season sabuyela futhi endlini kagogo salungisa kwacaca ukuthi ngathi asikalungisi kahle kufanele kuphinde futhi sibuyele endlini kagogo siyawulungisa lebekusele ngoba siphinde futhi ama results seloko akasiyo lawa lesiwafuna nanyalo nje siwinile ngeweekend kodwa seloko asijabuli kahle mhlawumbe ngiloko lokungathi kubonakele kukhona kodwa ke nanyalo nje lokufika la ngiyangena nje ngibuya emhlanganweni soloko siyalungisa I can assure ema fans nema stakeholders club ukuthi siyalungisa kodwa mathudana batawubona nabo imiphumela ngoba funa kusina kulungiswa bese sekubonakala ngama results ukuthi nembala lokulebe kulungiswa sekulungile siyalungisa practice
Atma i-part of lokulungisa yini because their news le ngidawufuna ukuthi ngiconfirmele wona nyalo ukuthi the head coach Christopher Nina akasekho part of Mbabane Swallows and ngidawukhotha nenakhuza ne-team list yenu ya last game ukuthi bekangekho ku-technical bench yenu lokulungisa is it part of that lokuhamba kwa coach is it part of lokulungisa kwenini?
Angikubeke kanje phathizwa ngithi kuliqiniso vele ukuthi coach osishila kasekho uMbabane Swallows ucelile ke nathi ke futhi ke si-club samkhulula ngenhliziyo emhlophe ngete ngathi kulungisa noma kusiko kulungisa kodwa ke divumelwano lesifike kito naye coach kwanyalo sinale vacancy ya head coach lotawubamba ngibabe Manyathi na alekelelwa nguBabe Bhembe siyabonga lo watoka kakhulu i-trainer yeMbabane Swallows cishe batawulekelelana nale technical bench ke yonke jikelele lokuliqiniso vela kasekho nini kodwa ke kulesigaba lesikiso si-club sithethe isinqumo sekuthi asifuni ukusola nekuhlaba nekuthi ke sisoniswa ngibani noma mhlawumbe bekungalungi kuphi la sikhona asikho lapho sibuka incubekela phambili ukuthi la sikhona nyalo siphuma sibhekaphi sitawu memetela masinyane ukuthi Tinfo tawuhamba kanjani kodwa kwanyalo engakhonsema ukuthi akasekho coach icembu libonga Babe Manyathi usitwa Babe Bhembe ne-technical bench yonke.
Yeah, the man rumors lanko ngasho ukuthi you confirming them right today but bekavela circulator but big news lebe tivelile ke after campaign coach ukuthi 2 internationals lebeka kuyo iMbabane Swallows lokungu Kingsley kanye naye Boshi Mthanda they've also tendered in their resignation. Can you clarify something lapho ukuthi is there any truth in that what's happening with the players because I do understand ukuthi ngazothi nisinthini yobafuna nasetindlini tabo nakhanza ukuthi timphahla sebavele bapakishile abasabonakala ukuthi bakuphi mhlambe is there anything you can clarify on that because are the players still with the team ba resignile if ba resignile how does it work with the contracts signings on fee because I think there are new players elabafika kola team, so you must have paid signing on fee for the duration of the 2 years lebenvumelene ngawo or a year kulabo ngehluka kwama contracts abo. Can you clarify something on that?
Yes, siwatfolile ama-resignations alama-players like-2 okhuluma ngawo Phathizo. Kodwa-ke lamuhla angenile ehhovisi. Abekho ku-club as we speak, but le-resignations sesangakawa-responde kiwo ngakwati kwethu nangemthetho webhola yati ibhola badlali bembabane Swallows ngoba sinema-running contracts nabo and kude lesibakuboneta kona. So satawakhulumisa sibuke ukuthi siphuma sibhekaphi mayelana naloko lesikuphethe. Kodwa ngekwati umgomo nenqubo ye-club umuntu akaveti lokho ukuthi angeke ufihle ukuthi asikavami kubambela umuntu kumbamba uma sakafuna ukuphuma kumbabane Swallows. Sikwendile lokho nakucoach njengoba ngikhuluma sikwendile nakubadlali futhi sidakwenda. Sizama ngato tonke indlela. Club president babebheka uKhen uzama ngakho konke lokusemandleni wamhlanje weNdlunkulu ukuthi sithole bantu of high standard, technical bench nakuma-players. Kodwa-ke esikhathini esiningi umuntu nasekafuna futhi acela indlela siye singamaleli. Kungakho lama-resignations letters siwathole satawabuka, siwabuka ngemthetho, siwabuka nangenqubo nangendlela yokusebenza yebhola. Siwa-interpret asho ukuthini, but I can assure you kodwa umuntu esitamvalela indlela but sifuna ukuthi nathi kube fair in terms of football rules and what guides football.
Why didn't sawabuka lawo ma-resignation letter Mancoba? Will I be wrong ukuthi you're expecting the players to be reporting for training every day until you decide, and if not, you can safely say the players are away without imvumo ye team?
Absolutely, that's correct, because nangabe emsebenzini nje lapho Phathizo kasoze TV umsakazi wesiwe osubeka phansi i-resignation batayibuka banaso lo futhi ilungelo ukuthi bayibuke nathi sinalo ilungelo lokuyibuka sibona siyayimukela noma siyimukele uma singayimukela siyimukele ngaliphi sine-running contract sine-contract nalabadlali le sitawugayidwa ngiyo ngoba ibhola yengamele ngumthetho kwanyalo vele babheke ukuthi babe semsebenzini lokho sayibuka sayikhulumisa lenzayo.
No, ngiyavakala Mancoba mhlambe this last question will be, what would you say promise to Mbabane Swallows? And of course all this is happening Nyalo, and I think the transfer window will be open very soon lapho khona ningakhona kuphi squads and kuthi mhlambe akuniphazamisi in terms of my recruitment ngabe bendawufuna kwenda ama recruitment incoming coach ufika nini ni expect nini, because I know timpo litendeka quickly, but of course at the same time the league is continuing, so kumele nani nithathe ama decision quickly.
Akusito vele nizaba lethi kahle Phathizo umuntu angeke abaleke asikwendi kumbabane Swallows kubaleka nenzamo akusiko lebese kuhlelile nalebese kugadzile into tiyendeka nje-ke ibhola kayathi yagicika lamuhla igicikele ngala nesancele kusasa igicikela ngesakuhle ukhanza ukuthi into lobonga ayibuka nabo sayibuke nje ukuthi le bhola isesela isenta ethi seyiphumile center segijima ngasekudla sekufuna salukubona-ke nawo ukuthi uyilanza njalo asegicilile khona. Lala sesikhona khona Phathizwe sekufanele ukuthi sale sibuka ukuthi sesiphuma njani-ke manje kule nkinga le khona. I can assure ama-fans nama-stakeholders eswalo ukuthi siyalungisa. Coach sitamthola utawureplace baba Emini kwanyalo sisatawubuka enxene futhi sigcine sengakamtfoli sigcina sithi lo ngathi labale bakhona babambile ngabo batawubamba kwanyalo njengoba ngisho baba amanyasi nababebhembe kulesi gamanyana lesincane lesisele khanze ukuthi sithi mayibenta kahle noma mhlawumbe tonke into ihamba kahle ngoba awuyichibeli into lengakadzabuki uyichibela ngoba seyonakele kodwa nangabe ibonakala ukuthi ayidingi ukulungiswa itabe ingadingi ukulungiswa. Nebadlali futhi angichaza sayine sagabadzela sisayine senqa enombolweni lebe mhlawumbe futhi sijwayelekile before as a club, so bangaphaphuleki balandzele nembabane Swallows family yonke silala bakhona abadlali bayinafu angabe futhi kukhona ukubonakala ukuthi kuyaceka sitawuthola sesithole ipanela sokuqinisa amabhawodi lapha nalapha nakuvuleka i-window period sihambe siye emakethe sithole abadlali sicabanga ukuthi sitawuchubekela nabo embili. Kodwa kwanyalo lekugcina lami lingasho lokho ukuthi siyabuya esimene kancane kancane. Imbabane Swallows ngingachaza ifana inyoni kunana i-process labathi winning. Shothi leti nsiba letinzala tiyahamba. Nathi ihamba leti nsiba letinzala ungaqabangi ukuthi le nyoni seyiyafa. Isuke ihluma letinsha tinsiba. Njalo nje imbabane Swallows ya 1948 team lenkulu nalenzala nale the most successful club in recent the past 10 years in the country in the last decade. So that tells you ukuthi sibone lokho asikake saya phansi mhlawumbe sa relegate. Sikake nje solo simile sigcinile. So imbabane Swallows ungabona wena tinto ongasihamba kabi lamhla kepha la silungisa khona. Silungisa decisively nawe wenele ubona ukuthi hey abantu bese ba right off. Ngisho nje ukuthi let's not despair, singapanic, asingaphaphuleki, asibeke emaphaphu phansi. Sitruste umholi wembabane Swallows Baba Beklukhele. Sithembe ne-management yakhe ne-technical bench. Sithembe nale squad abadlali lesikhona lesinaso. Siphinde futhi sithandzane, sithandazelane ikakhulu loyo ohola le club. Mbabane Swallows kuba munye umuntu ohola iclub at a given point in time. Akube nathi qaqogwana nemakomiti anyanyana. Kwanyalo njengombishop Baba Beklukhele. Simthandazele simsekele. Nguye lo sesicongweni esimekile. Nguye futhi lonikwe uNkulunkulu inhlakanipho namandla unikiwe imbabane Swallows family usalide le club kwanyalo. So konke ke sikuwendako sikwenda ngokusupport yena ngokumsekela nangokumthandazela. Asikaphume tinifeni phathizo bengibuka lama game nje lasele ngibona lokuthi hayi kaphunyuli. Ibonakala ngathi iphunyulile ngoba phela vele waluza 1 2 3 4 games. Leja kaphunyuli solo kusikhona tinifeni asikaphumi. Dawulu. Maswayiswa njani.
Namancoba ukuthi ngabe angaphunyula ngempela kusatawulunga kepha ke I'm sure ukuthi balandzeli bembabane Swallows they will find those words Samabuza very assuring coming from the team ukuthi everything niyasotha njalo kusho ukuthi tiyahluma letinye tinwele njalo kunicala nikhipha leti the rough patch lenisuka kuyo niyalungiselela. Siyabonga kakhulu isikhathi sakho Mshengo, sithembe ukuthi utawuba nebusuku lobuhle and of course ube neminyaka lomusha njalo. This is our first show, so it's a new year, it's new everything. Thank you so much Mshengo. Master, before we finish off the game because ngale bese seleneyo ukuthi sicethele nabo coach Pirates. Do you want to add something to what Mancoba has just said?
I think phathizwe ukuthi ngakona lokho ukuthi itinvo ethimini nangabe khona mhlambe la kungahambi khona kahle vele kuhlalwe phasi kulungiswe siswati ke siyayisithi ngenana endlini kagogo njoba abasho basibachamukana nakhona emhlanganweni kubuka in fact nangabe ubona ukuthi itinvo kukhona leti engakhambeli kahle uvume uthi okay akungihambeli kahle kulamalanga but asengizame ngingasalele emuva kakhulu njengoba asho ukuthi bayalungisa kancane kancane mhlambe tinsiba tiyakhula lesikudzingayo because ibhola yakangwane yayidzinga imbabane Swallows, ibhola yakangwane yayidzinga imbabane Highlanders, ibhola yakangwane yayidzinga Manzini Wanderers, Moneni Pirates.
Speaking of Manzini Wanderers and Moneni Pirates, Master, let's finish off the last kube khona because we had to take Mancoba because bese kasimele kakhulu elayinini trying to get in yenza by technical errors lesbe now. But coach, after the game, let's see ukuthi nyanga yesizwe ehlophe kanye nayo igcina Dlamini ngabe bawubone kanjani bona umdlalo?
It was a good game. I think it was a good game. I think we started poorly in the first half. We had to change a few things in the second half. We realized that they are struggling with our diagonal balls. So that is why we played more on the diagonal in the second half and we ended up getting the 2 goals. But it was a good game. The 1 point, I think it's fair for the Manzini derby. But I'm happy that at least 4 goals was seen today. I'm happy for the fans. I'm happy for everybody.
Even the game boy expected in
It was. Besides that, Moneni started a little bit slower in the first half, but around 30 minutes, then we started playing accordingly. But the second half, for me, it was a spectacle. No, I said Wanderers is like he's closing the pockets. So we needed to play more on the diagonal. And we got those 2 goals on the diagonal. Unfortunately, you see these young boys, they got carried away at 2-2. We were no more doing what we were supposed to do, that is playing more of the diagonal. Then they started wanting to play combination play. Whilst the Manzini Wanderers is experienced, the coach is experienced, is doing a good job there. Thank you.
Khona nje izilibhejile zesiphumile. But if you can't score, batakuphanisha vele. Kubethi nje shaye 3 bebangeke bashayela amagoli. so thina vele kusatha ufanele sifundise ngoba abantwana ngiko ngathi angibakhiphi nekubakhipha ngoba abantwana la fanele bafunze ngale game so labantu lebe balapha ngaphandle bengisaba into awuthi yamfaka ukhanze ukuthi bashisa kakhulu labantu fika sibulale kakhulu ngoba bebagudi labantu bemoneni bebabamesha labakithi so ngiko lo ngathi kungibambe ngase sengiba adamete ukuthi ish kanike lenye into lengibulele lokuba ngekho komuntu lo ngiphalima lapha emuva ngoba yena uyakhona kubakhulumisa lamagoli nje ngakangeni la ngoba yena uyasho ukuthi mali bani sibanga angibekise leligoli lesibili lishaye la shaya le wakhanzeka ukuthi number 2 wami lento akapivot kanti phela kwalima ngimtshela hey ibhola nayithanga le utshela linto ukuthi abuye ngekhathi uthi nayiwa ayiclearish akwendeki namhlanje cha ukuthi ngibulele nje lokubanga ngekho kwakhe nayo lapha
isikhathini esiningi bengikubona coach frustrated ikakhulu kuma fouls lebeketa against wena
hey lapho angathi ngidayithini mani Nkosi yami yathi ngiyamathi lathisha Nkosi yami kodwa nje ngikhala ngento yenye mina yebo ukuthi le foul ye Wanderers lekhadi le foul ye Wanderers lekhadi phela leyo nto leyo isho ukuthi uyabavimba labantu awufuni badlale bese seyifoul emuneni hey ubona wena inkingi nangabe ukhiphe emakhathi wakhiphe nangaba uwakhiphe ungakhiphi konke umuntu ngifuna kusho njalo nje mina
Kapteni coach itamanzini derby would you say ukuthi live up to my expectations ama supporters
ngicabanga ukuthi ama supporters abukele ibhola namuhla kodwa thina sitibulele mina Nkosi kodwa ngiyakhala vele nangarafela ukuthi makhathi angatholi kahle ngoba uyathi umdlali na umnika likhadi uyehla nale thema kana ungamniki lelikhadi ucishe adlale manje lamakhathi futhi ekushayisana hayi nokuthi uyamhlaba la abahlobo umuntu la imbi kwa uyabhitha lo mfana wesikotshi kwamshaya lo ngoba vele sowuphunyukile but ufanele ukuqhamuke likhadi la ude likhadi lepha kude lengakwenta ngoba phela
Wow. Interviews are younger, they are called. They need to be archived and put somewhere to be played 10 years, 20 years from now. But what I honestly love, Master, from more especially from Gcina, just as we move quickly, because the time, I'm looking at the time and we still got some few games to take a look at Gcina, his tactical awareness and the respect he has for Manzinonda's coach. And the coach has the respect he has for the team, Moneni.
I think washo even na Friday ukuthi uyamrespecta kakhulu nyanga wakhuluma futhi nangendlela la improve ngayo Manzinondas nangemsebenzi la wendile ebholeni ngicabanga ukuthi he deserves a special place ka FA because ama legends ethu siyawalahla but kubuya kule game le ngicabanga ukuthi uyasho ukuthi coach Gcina ukuthi babe sesebasebenzisa kakhulu ama diagonal balls labe vele iManzinondas asayilahla base ke nasebakorelo 2-2 engcondweni intela abadlali kwase ukuthi okay sesibabambile iManzinondas sesifikile la besifuna kufika khona kanti bekudzinga ukuthi bachubeke bafake more but ngala kuManzinondas ngicabanga ukuthi coach uthi wabesela labanye akasabafaki because abesaba ukuthi utawukhanza ukuthi le tempo isetulu kakhulu kunabo ngicabanga ukuthi mina bekudzinga ukuthi abafake because umdlalo umfakela kushintsha igame.
Masa, we're gonna quickly look at the games we have my highlights out. Yeah, we're gonna talk of the other games over the weekend, but let's take a look at the games. Let's now my highlights talk on those goals la kona on the weekend. Another interesting game, Malandi Chiefs. They got a point against Remember, but Malandi being Malandi, you know, with the first half of the season will struggle, but they are playing very well.
They are playing very well. Malandi Chiefs ngicabanga ukuthi ku game ye Green Mamba, they played very well. Very well, more especially with first half. Bebawathola because one thing lekudzinga ukuthi you understand as a team, as much as uyidlala le bhola uyenda le passing game, but uyawadzinga lawo ma long balls lata ungena ekhathi boxing. Luckily for them, Pinda Ngunyane was always available ekhathi boxing. Bekawathola lawo ma goal. So ngicabanga ukuthi look at that nje ngicabanga ukuthi that's a good ball. In fact, goalkeeper
Goalkeeper defense
konke but as a goalkeeper once waphuma wasinje ngiyaphuma nyalo uyathi ukuthi ungiphumela koshaya ibhola o nawuhlede uhlala so ngicabanga ukuthi dinvo tonke leto lekugcina uthi nawubuka ukuthi Green Mamba scored i goal from a corner kick iMalandi Chiefs scored from a long pass so ngicabanga ukuthi dinenge letimvo lekugcina ukuthi board coaches batilungisa wakhala ke DU wakhala kakhulu ngekusi ba consider amagoli la soft
use the word silly goals
silly goals yes but ngicabanga ukuthi Linda Ngambule naye abeyisebenzisa kakhulu i-height on the day because wamthola lo 2 goals ngicabanga ukuthi yadlala le game yadlala because ku half time kwayiwa ku 1-1 so for a team like Malandi Chiefs labanengi labangacabanga ukuthi utaba iwalkover but bakhona ukuthi badlala even naleli goal leli ngicabanga ukuthi kwaba mistake nje le lack of communication coach nya ukhulume nge-leader lengiphalma ku-defense yayo iManzini Wanderers they need i-leader kule defense yeMalandi Chiefs lo lota ucommander ukuthi okay nyalo mvale ngakuphi because you see uvumela abantu ukuthi baphase ekhazi eboxini niyema niyababukela and look at that udefender solele pass uyabona ujaka ko tacklisha kani awu tacklish nakahle so ngicabanga ukuthi itonke letinto silale sikhuluma ne-defender nasobukela ipali lakho defender lo muntu umbekela sifubeni kuwo ayivele presence.
How impressive was it though for Malandi ukuthi they can come back for a team lengawini because they haven't won any game. We are 10 games into the season but good win. This is their only second draw so it's been 2 points but for them to have the mentality to come back against Green Mamba.
I was happy ngaSipoko ebenchini le Malandi Chiefs. In fact we are move ukuthi khona le nivela funa ukuyifaka kulabadlali but basenga understand that fighting spirit uyabona nokupressa uyabaphusha labadlali pressure uyabona ngithathe on tonke letinvo leti ngicabanga ukuthi as a former player uyamdzinga umuntu lonayo le winning mentality loku understanda kulwa ekhasi grounding njenga I was very impressed ngayo.
Now we move on master to another game because of time we're going to take Bokochi Kala and then we move into the other games the five Katsibora Leopard and Abobokelis but I'm looking at the time we have to rush into it. Let's take a Bokochi Sivu ukuthi ngabe bathini bo Raymond kanye na idea.
Lo 2 goals nje kuba poor defending ngicabanga ukuthi awuyisidi le team ngalokho because the first goal kube ne communication breakdown between the goalkeepers and the defenders and then here they are failing to deal with a set piece inside the box. We were there but we failed to deal with it so chances we have to go back and silungise lawo mistake defensive kakhulu consider amagoli la very easy amagoli lobo ngacabanga usakangena in fact it's a half chance. Yes, let's go. Okay, ngalo mbuto wakho ngicabanga offensive we are okay, we are playing going forward but it's a problem nangabe defender. Yes, it's where lapho bese kusala khona ngicabanga kufanele siyilungise lapho kakhulu otherwise going forward si perfect because we can play siyakhona nekuhamba siwa created those chances. First half created a lot of chances, more than 8. Second half kuyala to finish ngicabanga nje lokhu silimata kakhulu ngile finishing and defensive nasesiluza ibhola.
I think we defended well except for some few problems that we observed at the team which we need to correct going forward. It's my first game with the team and there are a lot of positives that we have seen. I think building on this performance would be a great thing going forward.
We're going to take a look at Emma Games like Kubegako lapho khona wadlala khona i444. Well, 444 played to a goal draw master, so there are no goals le kansinyalo. We are looking at goals to be specific, so we're going to rush to Kalang. What happened? Kalanga, there were games moneni Real Leopard. Lebedlala ithambut nayo lapho.
Yeah, i-Royal Party ngicabanga ukuthi on the day
Was it Tinyosi?
Yes bedlala
Tinyosi,
netinyosi yes nawubuka nakhona le both teams Royal Party balapha eTulu bawina but ke bawina nje baqhamuka ku-night defeat Monene Pirates shocking defeat yayo Monene Pirates so ngicabanga ukuthi but if ubuka both teams there are some experience.
That's a beautiful kid from
Tinyosi. There are some experienced players now work Tinyosi ngala Mbucuko Smoothies ngala ku Royal Party balidwa nguye Mlilo veteran yena Mlilo so ngicabanga ukuthi both teams angeke ukhala kakhulu nge-experience yes even the coaches Edwin Matsebula from yona i-Royal Party and ubuka le starting 11 sayo starting lineup sayo i-Royal Party ngicabanga ukuthi Machawe lemuva Makagula ubuyele ku left back ngicabanga ukuthi kubakhonile kulungisa lokumlamuli ku right back Sifiso ku midfield ongele tinvo leto ngala ku Tinyosi Mbucuko ngicabanga ukuthi nje ubangishilo and Muhle is one of good players la khona ku Premier League Mpendulo in the midfield ngala mncedisi ku right wing so ngicabanga ukuthi both teams njengoba ngishilo ngathi they are one of i lineup lene experience
but you expect Royal Party at this stage
i-Royal Party kule game le
i-Royal
Party kule game le ngabe yashaya 6 or 7 in fact Junior bekumele ashaye 3 or 4 goals kule game le alone wageja kakhulu but Tinyosi taqala kahle Tinyosi early in the game tayithola leyo chance lecabanga ukuthi beautiful take because now mina ngeke ngijabule nangidabona ibhola iphuma ngala ku far post yemidlali because kusho ukuthi uyawa understand ema basics ebhola ukuthi once wabangale ngenhla shaya across cause ngenteka noma ngayini but ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ithi Royal Party Bongane in the midfield bekadlala kakhulu ngci Junior Makagula bekazama kwathola lawo ma shots on the day if bekungasuye bekungumlilo because namlilo bekawathatha lawo ma shots khona ekhathe boxini ngci bing Bongane Nzimanze bing ngci ngicabanga look at that
oh come on how do you miss from there
akusuye Junior because you remember that game against Malandi Chiefs liya composure lesasikhuluma ngayo Junior Makagula nje lapha bekade awucontrola kahle bese so pick a spot but lapha wasirusha washaso out of balance futhi lengicabanga ukuthi naye wathi mangala on the day ukuthi kahle kwendekeni ngicabanga ukuthi idinvo leti naye letasina kahle liphasi abuka lama highlights utawubona ukuthi njoba ngishilo ukuthi bekungasuye Junior kuphela bekathatha lawo ma shots even naye Mlilo bekawathatha lawo ma shots siyamathi ke Mlilo vele ukuthi ugood ekuthatheni wona ema shots
yes so it's not surprising kumbona but they did get the goals eventually though master la gcina ukuthi bakhona kunqoba le game and for them to keep winning because Baba Netherlands is coming behind them for them to keep winning how important it is kule stage this we are 10 games into the game was it 10 or 11 now 10 pretty soon sidabe sibanga carrots masinyana ukuthi who's taking it home
ngicabanga ukuthi kumcwa kakhulu more especially ukuthola lama goal parties because ema games la kanje ayakufrustrate ema games la njengeDinyosi ayakufrustrate but luckily babe sibalithola lelo goal second half ngicabanga ukuthi bebalideserve because kudlala kahle ungalithola igoli ngicabanga ukuthi kuyaba frustrate abadlali kuya frustrate wonke umuntu but wandile wakhona ukuthi alithole lelo goal in fact washa 2 because wabe sesothola nayo i-Royal Party ayithola i-penalty wayishaya yena wandile because bese bahlasela Tinyosi seteqala tende lawo ma mistakes ekhase boxini
another team or rather we're going to take quick comments from the coaches save ukuthi ngabe bona bathi igame bayihambisa njani sengijekele to the last game we're going to talk about before we sum up everything let's take a save ukuthi bo coach bathini bona
za first half masishaya ibhola manje ngilokuthi bebangasicompose kakhulu lapha eboxing second half bese yayishintsha ngibuyela ku 4-4-2 Diamond yes azongisebenzele because lama central defenders la lang 2 abe akhonile lokuphika sasithathiwa red card going forward it's a good win now nje after it defeat from Monene ngicabanga Monene asivusa bese sicabanga ukuthi wa invisible but yasithi morning loko sishaya ngasho nje because sibuyile sa correcta mhlawumbe lezinto lezo bese ngakatendi kahle against Moreland Pirates. Yes. Ngicabanga ukuthi kahle Taribo nokuthi nje basinike tough match. Ngicabanga ukuthi la suka khona bezama kulungisa wona lamaphutha.
Ukhuluma nge-tough match vele first half banibambile yini leshintshile ku-dressing room leyashitwa coach ukuthi nibuye second half ni-connect ama-opportunities niwashayela amakhona?
Ngicabanga ukuthi sichubeke ngale ndlela lebesidlala ngayo first half except for i-composure and nabo bese bayathina sibese sicapitalize khona lapho.
Alright, next game captain?
Ngicabanga ukuthi next game sithatha igame inye ezi-8. Ngicabanga ukuthi sinako lokho umcoka singabuki le khashana sibuke le dawo.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it was always going to be difficult playing the league champions, the defending champions. So, yeah, I want to give credit to my boys, especially for the first 45 minutes. We really pushed, but yeah, I knew we were going to capitulate at some point. But I thought maybe fitness-wise we're not there. That's why we let in that first goal especially. And then from then on, I think mental toughness lagged also. And then we considered the other two. Good position on the log. And it's time we push up. The performance today is encouraging. I'm hoping for the best in the next fixture.
Right, thank you, coach.
Yeah, Master. Do you have anything to say? Two coaches, they both needed the wins, but of course, yeah, they needed a win. Yeah, it's for a rally apart, but kwangende kuyo Tinyos. Who got the most damaging results in this game?
I think kwaba igain ye-Royal Part because nawubuka ukuthi kule competition laba kuyo number 1 Highlanders they needed this win against iTinyos, so ngicabanga ukuthi for them bewe boost and ngiyajabula ngendlela lasho ngayo Mlilo ukuthi kude lokwashintsha kuloku lobe kwenda first half because ama chances beba create kwashintsha nje ukuthi i-composure babe composed inside the box kwendeka lokho bawathola amagoli 3-0 baba na 3 points.
Speaking of Mbabane Highlanders, they're right behind Royal Leopard, Abafuna Kusala, and they were playing behind them, as a matter of fact. Playing Kelly's already, Ishaye one big team from Mbabane Highlanders, from Mbabane, and then the director of the team, Le Nakona, Panem for different reasons, Nakona, but the director was there, the fans were happy with having him around. And the players responded well in the field of play, Master.
Oh yes, ngathi bebeva yena lokuthi because in fact uhlala athi yena every time nakakhona le team ayidliwa. So ngicabanga ukuthi the players beta kule game lena bathi ukuthi utaba khona for Mkhweli Phathizo. Ngicabanga ukuthi urejuvenated uvukile ku
deserves that.
Yeah. Kuvukile ku Mbabane Highlanders after last season with Mbabane Swallows kubonakala ngathi so khulile uyafika ku Mbabane Highlanders kuthola emagoli la kanje ngicabanga ukuthi that's a beautiful goal. That's a beautiful goal.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, so ngicabanga ukuthi him Skali and Bomoloto Benten ngicabanga ukuthi Phathizo angeke uze yabe sithola ama penalties ke iMbabane Highlanders yathola 2 on the day lengicabanga ukuthi nawo bekungiwo angeke bese sesimsola kakhulu uthulane ukuthi wawanike ama penalties la kungasiwo and Skali being Skali is yet to miss a penalty this season.
He keeps scoring.
It keeps scoring. In fact, washo go pre-match kusi if bagadze yena but akwenza labanye sebakhore emagoli amaningi kakhulu
and they go on to score 4
kakhulu.
Funny because that's my small the official. Yeah, Kelly's made fun of that.
Yeah.
Because he asabolungisa kakhulu.
Hurricane washaka nje ma penalty.
This one it's either you miss or it's going in. Not a save, no chance for any goalkeeper.
No chance. I think we deserve, man. I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for Skali. Le performance tonke letinto leto kunakula buya ko so ngicabanga ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders they are right there right after Royal Part but I'll compete.
Yeah, but the last game it's between them and Highlanders they are still to play even in Mbabane Swallows. Would you say tougher games coming up?
Yeah, ngila staff esibona khona ukuthi are they ready ukuthi bangahambe all the way bawine yona ileague, because if utawushaya ama teams la njengabo Royal Party mbabana Swallows, Young Buffaloes, ngicabanga ukuthi usuke so ready ukuthi utawuhamba uyiwine ileague. But nawubuka le team spirit and nawubuka lama point abanawo bana 24 wema point, only a point behind yona I Royal Party. So I'm really happy. And Sipets, yay,
Sipets up there.
But also about grind the results.
Yeah, they are getting the results.
But also about grind the results. This coming weekend, but in Denver Sundowns.
But look at Buffaloes.
Young Buffaloes in
because of time, Master, we're gonna hold it right there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna continue. Vingine litako lapho khona sta khuluma khona ukuthi kuhambe kanjani ama games, and of course Thursday for Brazil there will be a show yakho Temidlalo that has moved to Thursday, and tomorrow we have scheduled my highlights lapho utawubona khona all the games, the extended highlights for the games we've shown tonight kuthi ahamba kanjani. It's going to be playing at 1:30 emini lapho utokhona ukuthola ithuba lokuthi ubukele ukuthi kuhambe kanjani. Kepha ke mina nawe sizaphinde sibonane evikini lelitako. My name is Patizwe Msibi. Good night.